welcome to Fearsome Top 5. Today we'll be taking a look at 8 scary videos of paranormal activity. Number 1. A Reddit user that goes by Squeaky Frog Toes posted a video to the ghost subreddit of something she doesn't know how to explain. Late one night, around 1 in the morning, the growling from her stomach was keeping her awake. She eventually decided to head to the kitchen to have a quick bowl of cereal, but while she sat there eating alone, she heard something that sent a chill down her spine.
Oh, Jesus! Jackie? Hi. Okay, I'm gonna go back to sleep.
As she was closing the cereal box, a ghostly voice came from behind her, sounding like it was saying hi.
Oh, Jesus! Oh, Jesus! Oh, Jesus!
She immediately reacted by jumping up from her chair and turning around, only to discover that no one was there. And as she stood staring into the darkness, she called out her roommate's name, Jackie, thinking that it may have been her. But when there was no response, she knew she was completely alone. After this encounter, she very quickly decided that she ain't dealing with all that at 1 in the morning and made her way back to bed. But who or what was behind her saying hi? Number 2. Over on a TikTok account called Steve's Spirits, a man named Steve has posted countless videos of his interactions with spirits. A majority of his videos showcase his incredible encounters with ghostly orbs that seem to linger in front of him. And while most of the paranormal experiences he has are with these orbs, some of them are something entirely different. One day in October, the camera in his bedroom caught something downright chilling.
Okay, this is what you gotta think about in this video. You're walking up to a chair, you turn around to sit down, you brace yourself with your arm, just like you see this spirit doing, with my wife and dogs asleep on the bed. If somebody did that, you'd see them in the video. Stunning video.
What looks like a shadow figure came into view before appearing to sit down. This unsettling figure left Steve scratching his head as no one was awake when this anomaly was captured. Well, in a more recent video, he caught crystal clear footage of a full body apparition. In this extremely short clip, what looks like a female apparition was caught walking through his kitchen. As it moved from right to left, there's no doubt that this figure was solid. But according to Steve, he believes this is a spirit named Tina that he often interacts with. But in every other video with Tina, she's appeared as an orb. Judging from the numerous videos he's caught, there's no doubt in my mind that there's definitely something lingering in his home. Number 3. A Reddit user named James Reese posted a video to the High Strangeness subreddit that gained some traction. One night while outside of his home in Lubbock, Texas, he caught a glimpse of something bright glowing in the night sky. In his post, he asked if anyone had any idea what this was, or if it was possibly a UFO.
I know, that's what we just said.
Well, there's this hue around it, but there's no clouds.
The lights are clear. Although it's gotta be a
That's a weird light.
I think it's just for the wind.
Do you think it's the aliens?
I'm gonna send this into Ancient Aliens, and that guy with the crazy hair is gonna be on TV.
Another star in the video so you can see it's clear. What was that? What is that?
I don't know. That's not the Starlink satellite or something, isn't it?
Weird, y'all saw
I have never seen something like that in person.
That's a helicopter, right? Did
Is
it?
it disappearing?
Look, come out and see this. That has to be an alien. What is that?
Okay, you're at this
Is
to make
that
that video because I'm gonna
an
try to
alien?
tweet it to Jared and he's like never
There's like no clouds at all.
High up in the sky, an object was glowing as it hovered by. And as James and his family stared on in amazement, a bizarre glowing ring seemed to come from this object. This ring soon disappeared completely, and as James continued recording, this glowing anomaly began to do the same, getting more and more faint until it was hardly visible to the naked eye. So was this ET going for a joyride, or something more easily explainable? Number 4. This next video was posted to Instagram by a man named Zook. Late one night at 2:40 a.m. while driving down a dark road somewhere in Pakistan, the dash cam in his car managed to catch something peculiar. As his car came around the bend, a small creature can be seen in the distance. This bizarre being crossed the road and appeared to stand on 2 legs to get over the pile of snow. Whatever this was, it doesn't look like an animal, and it definitely does not appear to be a person. Zook has no idea what this was, and he's just hoping he never crosses its path again. Number 5. 17 years ago, on a YouTube channel run by a man named Paul Sparrow, a video was uploaded that he claims is evidence of the paranormal. After hearing reports of ghost sightings in the woods near his home, he bravely decided to take a look for himself. So after borrowing a camera, he made his way outside at nightfall. But as he navigated through the trees, something sinister appeared.
Where's it gone? Was something there? Sure, I saw something. Where is it? It was around here somewhere. It was here somewhere, but it's gone. I don't know where it is.
Just a few yards away from Paul, a faint figure can be seen walking by. This translucent apparition slowly walked from right to left before vanishing entirely. Paul immediately realized that he saw something, but as he stepped forward to get a closer look, there was no one there. Besides the incredible apparition that was caught on camera, I may just be more impressed that this video from 17 years ago isn't completely potato quality. Number 6. On a Reddit account run by a guy named Nikolai, a video was posted of an eerie experience he had. According to this Reddit user, he recently moved into a new apartment where the landlord told him that the previous tenants left under mysterious circumstances. Well, after living here for a month, strange things began to happen. On several nights, Nikolai woke up to what sounded like someone clearing their throat right next to his ear. Then in the mornings, he began to notice red scratches across his neck. Well, one evening after returning home, he noticed bizarre fingerprints on his window. And after looking closely, he made the chilling discovery that these fingerprints were on the inside. Later that night, after going to bed, he woke up to the sound of children laughing. He scanned his room and glanced outside, and that's when he noticed this. after looking out the window, he noticed one of the swings in the nearby park was eerily moving on its own. He scanned the park, but from the looks of it, it appeared to be completely empty. And strangely enough, throughout the video, the swing seemed to keep the same momentum as it rocked back and forth, almost as if someone were sitting on it. Nikolai isn't claiming that this is definitely paranormal, but he has a strong feeling that it's connected to the strange things he's been experiencing. Number 7. Jeff, Mark, and Becky from the Ghost Tech Paranormal YouTube channel set out to investigate the allegedly haunted Fort Horsted. Built in 1889, this was one of 5 forts used to protect the site where iron warships were being constructed. The fort saw no active service until World War I, after being abandoned in 1906. Then later on in 1940, during the Battle of Britain, 6 enemy aircraft were shot down above the fort, crashing nearby. Over the years, paranormal activity has been reported by almost every person that steps foot inside the fort. One part of the fort in particular is known for demonic activity, where several people have been attacked. Disembodied voices, full-body apparitions, and shadow figures are often reported by guests. And with this in mind, the team was ready to begin their investigation.
Let me start again. That was really strange because something's just turned my camera off. You can probably hear on that camera the noise of the camera being switched off. I was obviously nowhere near it, so I've had to start recording again. Right, as I was saying, my name's Mark. I've come a long way to visit. If there is someone with me at the moment, and the person or spirit that turned my camera off, do you see these flashing lights here? If you come over and touch the metal antenna, it'll make a noise and let me know you're here. So, would there be any chance you could do that, or make a noise so I know you're here? Just heard a strange noise come from down there. Could you do that again, please? Thought I heard a voice then.
Movement comes from the stairs next to Mark, which is then followed by a disembodied voice saying, "I'm Martin. Here is the enhanced audio."
Just heard a strange noise come from down there. Could you do that again, please? Thought I heard a voice then. Just heard a strange noise come from down there. Could you do that again, please? Thought I heard a voice then.
Bizarre movement, along with a ghostly voice, was the first sign that Mark wasn't alone. The team then made their way down to the area known for demonic activity, when something happened almost immediately.
Someone's just pulled my coat. Someone's just pulled my coat where the zip is.
Bloody hell.
No, I'm not caught with anything.
You okay?
Yeah, it just freaked me out. My coat went like that. Right.
So, this is what they call the demonic area. Can you shout out, speak to us, or make some sort of noise so we know that you are here and that you're listening to us? The bloody hell is that? Something's moving.
That's at the entrance.
Is that you? Can you make another loud noise?
After Mark felt someone tugging on his coat, the team heard the clear sound of intense banging coming from somewhere nearby. Jeff and Becky then made their way to one of the long passageways where shadow figures have been seen. And as they began asking questions, it didn't take long for something to respond.
So my name is Jeff, and the lady there holding a camera, her name is Becky. Can we ask what your name is, please? If you can hear my voice, shout out as loud as you can. If you can't shout out, then please throw something, move something. There's lots of things here that you can do. Can you do that now for us, please? Okay, well, I guess you have made a noise to let us know that you're here. Are you able to approach us? We don't mean you no harm. And we hope that you mean us no harm. Another banging sound comes from nearby, which is then followed by a woman's voice or a child's voice saying, "Who's that banging?" Here is the audio with enhancements taken from my digital recorder. We don't mean you no harm. We don't mean you no harm.
Several banging sounds and a disembodied voice seemed to happen in response to Jeff's questions. Becky then decided to split from the guys and conduct a solo investigation, but this is when things began to get weird.
I don't know if you can see the little flashy lights on the ground here, but there's a little aerial sticking up where the lights are, and if you go near that aerial, it'll just make a little buzzy noise, and that way I'll know you're with me. Thank you. Hello, sweetheart. What's your name? What's your name, darling? Can you tell me your name on this red light here? Can you tell me what your name is? Did you like the flashy lights? See if you can do it again. Someone is moving over there. There was a big movement of something. I'm afraid I'm going to have to put the torch on, I'm sorry. What the hell is that? Who's down there? Make yourself known. See if you can do it again. Someone is moving over there. There was a big movement of something. I'm afraid I'm going to have to put the torch on, I'm sorry. What the hell is that?
As Becky was completely alone in the pitch-black tunnel, the loud sound of shuffling feet caught her attention. And as she switched on her flashlight, these feet can be heard quickly running away, almost as if whoever this was did not want to be seen. And as she continued standing in the dark tunnel, this terrifying activity seemed to get worse.
Who is that? What is that? Whoever you are, stop shuffling around up there. Who are you? Now, Laura, I don't know if you've been in to see me, but what is that?
The sound of these footsteps seemed to get louder, almost as if something was getting closer. Beginning to get scared and feeling vulnerable, Becky quickly made her way out of the tunnel. Out of curiosity, Jeff decided to take her place to see if this activity would continue.
If you're further down at the end of the tunnel, throw something. Wow. Someone's moving. Now down there is like a stone floor, gravel floor, and it sounded like dragging on that gravel floor. Who's down there? F***ing hell. Who's down there?
The same unmistakable sound of footsteps came from the end of the dark tunnel. Jeff cautiously made his way towards this movement, but couldn't find anyone or anything that could have made this sound. And as he stood in place, something chilling was caught on his digital recorder.
I hear a disembodied, muffled voice of a woman come from within the casemates in front of me. Here is the audio taken from the digital recorder that I am holding.
The ghostly voice captured on his digital recorder was most likely the entity responsible for the movement in the tunnel. The team then concluded the investigation, now certain that a dark energy is lingering inside the fort. Number 8. A man named Birdie on Reddit posted a video to the ghost subreddit in search for answers. One morning while on an old farm, Birdie was working inside a chicken shed, sorting out some electrical issues. And while inside, he noticed a car sitting in the middle of the shed and decided to record a quick video. But while recording, he noticed something that made him freeze in his tracks. While walking through the shed, he aimed his flashlight towards the opposite end, and in the bright doorway, what looked like a head can be seen. Someone or something was leaning in and staring directly at Birdie before slowly pulling away, and leaned in again for one last look right before the video cut off. According to Birdie, the other guys on the job that day were off talking to the owner and were nowhere near the shed. So whoever or whatever was ominously staring at Birdie remains a mystery. Make sure to follow me on Instagram to hear more from your boy. As always, if you enjoy these creepy videos, then make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see more videos like this.